everybody. I'm sorry. I seem to have had an internet problem. I think it's all right now. I was cooking on gas and I had 19 people watching me, and now everyone's gone. Well, two of you have come back. Well, listen, I'm a bit poorly, so I can't really speak for long. I've had to delete the last video, so if you miss it, then I'm sorry you've missed it, and that's that. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Uh, all six people. Look at you, you people out there. You just can't get enough of this, can you? You cannot get enough. Rob, hello, Rob. Hey, 9 people now. My God, bloody hell! What's my name? James Bond. Rob Walker. Would an ape make a human doll that talks? Mama. I blocked you again today. Listen, I'm not doing no drama between you and me. I tell you what, we're on a separate page there, Eminem. Don't be such a crybaby. Man up. Man up and stop talking about the Beach Boys. Listen, he's going to have a go at us no matter what we do, isn't he? We just have to start a parallel vinyl nerd community without the rest of them. We'll say, go on, go away. The lot of you, go on. And we'll start again. Oh, do you like my hat? Thank you very much. Oh, Gaz Riley. I remember you from last night. That's just one thing I remember because I'll say this again because I've lost what was my last live chat, and I've had to delete it because it thought it was still live, but it wasn't live. It was actually not live, but I couldn't do anything until I deleted it. That's a problem. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Eminem. Please. Do you know what, Mr. Eminem? It's not us. It's them. It's them. They've got the problem, not us. And I don't know what you've done, but I mean, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, yeah, Mr. Eminem. I can't wait. Hopefully, we'll get Michael Elliott as well. And nice guy Nick. Have you met this nice guy Nick? Oh, he's unbelievable. He is superstar of the day. He is. You know what we get? Man of the match. Back in the 80s, we used to have man of the match and all that, and he is man of the match today. Yeah, come on, let's get on the StreamYard. Right, I'm going. Anybody that's anyone who's interested, or 16 of you arseholes out there, so come and join the fun on Mr. Eminem's channel, unless he's lying to us. But you're not, are you? And you're not going to talk about frigging Beach Boys. Why won't there be Michael? Have you had an argument with him now, have you? Listen, don't worry, because if we've lost Michael Elliott, and I pray to God we haven't, but if we have, we'll just find another Michael Elliott. Yeah, we'll find another Mr. Mayo. We'll find another. We won't find another TJR. Now we've got to try and get that fucker onto the live stream. It's really important. If I can get him onto the live stream, all his millions of followers will watch, and I could talk as much bollocks as TJR, and everybody be yeah. You see, I don't want to defend TJR. I don't want to defend him, but you don't hear him crying all the time, do you? Honestly, who are you, Etrian Mandalone? Oh, listen, Well, listen. What we're going to do as soon as you're ready, Mister Eminem, we'll get down and hopefully Mister Mayo turn up. We can have it out with him for once and for all. He says, oh what? He says, I just want a peaceful life. And I thought, there you are telling everybody to send me hate mail and whatnot. That's not nice, is it? Not nice. Well, when I deleted my other channel, he was upset because I was supposed to do Beatles trivia and James Bond. Oh, yeah. Well, you're like that, you see, Mr. Emma. You keep letting people down. All you got to do is say, "Oh, hang on, Rob Walker. You, I have to keep censoring your stuff." I totally agree with that. Actually, what you just said. I'll show it to the viewing public. Yeah, there is something pretty suspicious about how come thousands of people. And now, listen, I've been going for about, I don't know, 1 or 2 years, and in all that time, I've only got 200, and I think it stands at 228. But after last night, it might have gone down a peg or two. We'll see. Uh, oh, Rachel, the music man. Thank God. Are you? Have you heard everyone been complaining about me again? And Mr. Eminem, he's changed his name to shit. He's going to go on a live stream in a minute, and maybe we can win over Michael Elliott again. We'll sing him some songs and stuff, cheer him up a bit. That's what people need at the moment, because people are breaking down because of this situation, and what we need happiness and joy and fun. That's what we need. That's the word. Fun. Fun. Oh, Rachel, kind words at a time like this is probably the best thing you can do for me, because I honestly, you'd think I am a pariah. There's a good word for you. Oh, dead wax. Oh, dead wax and him talking to me. M. Hey, did you see that bloke Jack Johnson? Whatever his name was, not Jack Johnson, the boxer. Um, he was on here last night. He kept leaving really silly messages, and it was quite funny. But I like that kind of stuff. People that Mayo, he can't deal with that kind of stuff. You just put random shit underneath, like vanilla ice cream or something. You know? Oh, good for you, Rachel. Good for you. Yes. Well, you are kind of English yourself, so you're always welcome. You're always welcome. Uh, Egomaniacs. Rob Walker. This is a horrible word, and yes, there are egomaniacs out there. Now, if I was an egomaniac, I wouldn't be here with my hat and my mask. I'd be here dingling my willy in front of you. Hang on, I got that wrong. No, that's an exhibitionist, isn't it? I know. Listen, egomaniac. Yeah. Cliff Richards and all that. They're narcissists, though, most of them. I suppose that makes me one as well, though, doesn't it? But I only really come on here to tell you about my invisibility, because everyone's out there giving advice about the coronavirus, and people want to know what people are thinking about this and how to best avoid it. Well, I'm telling you what it's like to be invisible and how best to avoid it. From Liverpool, yeah. Gaz Riley. Where's Randy? Love your live stream. Who's Randy? Oh, hello, King's Court. King's Court. King's Court. Here, King's Court. You've been having a pop about me as well. Damn you all. Next, I'll have David Jackson up here saying, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Listen, Rachel, we want to talk funny today. We're going to talk funny. We're talking about. Oh, let's have a look. What can we all have a laugh at? But not vinyl nerds today. Give me a break, for God's sakes. Somebody else, somebody in the real world. Philip Schofield. Here, look, I need to get this off my chest. I've got cramp. Oh, uh, oh. Well, listen. If I no, listen, I don't want to talk about my sexual life. My wife. He's good. He's good though. Me and her, we anyway. Look, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to talk about sex because I get carried away. You know what I mean? I get carried away. I told you, I'm a highly sex man. What can you do? His hands are visible. Rob, his hands are visible. Whose hands are visible? Oh, Dead. I don't know. You're Randy Dead Wax. Yeah. Super cool. Let's see your channel. Are you going to come and join Mr. whatever he calls himself now, the Remington Steel Mason? I know. It was a good gag at the time. His face though, wasn't that funny? When what was it? Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan was they do this little snippet to say that after Good Morning Britain, we're gonna have Philip and Holly show or whatever it's called, after breakfast TV, and they did this like anchor bit, where they're sort of, and coming up on the show today, and Piers Morgan said, "This is terrible for you. You spent all these years and you've just come out, and now they've told you to go back." Oh my God, that was such a. It did not work. His face though, he looked all shriveled like a prune, didn't he? Old Schofield with his gay haircut. I just died. Did you see that, Gaz Riley? That was the funniest thing. Oh my God. Oh God, shit. Oh. Do you like this hat? You really like it? Because this is the one I think I've been using it from the start, or maybe it's not. I've got a John Heaton one as well. Do you remember he's going around in that, what was it, a Panama hat or something fancy? And I had one which was like a poor man's version. It's $2.99. This was. All of my hats cost $2.99 because it's all I can afford. And if you lose it, sometimes I go down the beach and then I put all my clothes and go for a swim, and when I get back, the hat's gone. So you're only missing out on $2.99. But when you're John Heaton and you're on the private beach, you've got security walking around. Everyone tries to steal his hat. Oh, Lord, is he in isolation? He hasn't said nothing about it. Mind you, like I said, he's the officer class. They don't grumble very often, but usually they're psychotic. So, you know what I mean? And if you think I'm highly sexed, I bet you John Heaton's really highly sexed. Aristocrats always doing it all over the place. I'm just going to have a quick look down and see if there's anything worth reading. What do you mean? Dead Wax, what do you mean I'm a sellout? What have I done? What have I done to hurt you? You've only just turned up on my channel. I don't know who the hell you are. I got 22 people. My God, I tell you what, whatever Mayo said, it's doing me a world of good. Yeah, cheers, Mayo. You could all come over to Mr. Eminem's channel. Now, he's called Mason now or something. Let me just have a look. We'll see what his name is now before he changes it again. Oh, he says, stop calling me Mr. Eminem, and that is not my name anymore. All right, then. Well, whatever it's going to be next week. I don't know if I want to call you Mason M, though. It's a bit. Yeah, I don't like it. I told you, come up with a new name. But anyway, Mason, are you going to start your live stream or what? 24 hours? What are you talking about? Oh, well, here we go then. Oh, well, I just told everybody. I've got 24 people. I told everybody, go over to Mason's channel. I ain't going to get used to that name at all. And now he's just told me that he can't do it for a day. This, do you know what? This is what people are getting short-tempered with you because of your unreliability. And I do feel for you at the moment working in the store because you're going to have loads of arseholes coming in. I mean, at least I'm protected at work, but you know, you can't teach the public because they're fucking ignorant, aren't they? Totally ignorant. All right. Anyway, let's go down here. Just reading at the moment. I won't be a minute. I'm trying to work out what they're saying. Well, I don't know if it's true about John Heaton being in isolation, but if it is, Sir John, I wish you speedy recovery, and you know you could beat this thing. He's like Ernest Shackleton. He's as strong as an ox. He's strong as an ox. I'm worried about nice guy Nick, though. I'm worried about him. If he is on medication, you know, I mean, he could be one of the people who's susceptible to the illness. So, you know, let's pray for him. Dear God, please save nice guy Nick. We love him. All right. Now, I want you all to pray. Can you all pray for? Let's all pray. Oh, hang on. What's King's Court said? During a live stream, I once had somebody ask me if I like to. I've got to be careful about this because there's a bit of rude language. I don't think I'm going to be able to show that King's Court. I said, do sell out. Go. Do sell out. Go, big brother. Oh. Hang on a minute. Who's this over here? Oi. Hello. There's a little cat. She's peeping out the window. Oh, peeping out the window. What's you, darling? Yes, come here and give me a stroke. Or let me have a stroke. Or you can stroke me if you want. I'm furry. How about you? Look, say hello, Mrs. Music, ma'am. That's all right then. While we're here praying, what we're going to do is we're also going to pray for Prince Charles, and we're going to pray. Who else should we pray for? Jeremy Corbyn. I'm joking. Now, listen, I ain't wishing anybody any bad health. I don't. You know, I'm serious about that. Oh, but I'm telling you, oh God, I thought I was going to go for a minute there. I had real bad chest pain. Real bad chest pain. Mason, question mark. Oh, there you go, Dead Wax. Listen, you're getting praised by people. I must check you out. Do you know what? I never checked out. I heard Tom Tom Hunyati has his own channel. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Like I said, I generally sometimes weird and wonderful people pop up, and then you sort of like check them out. But sometimes people have got channels and you never get round to seeing them. I don't look for stuff, but it usually looks for me, if you know what I mean, or else other people tell me, "Oh, check this out, check that out," which is good fun. It is good fun. Sometimes it's good fun. I mean, like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you know, I don't give a shit anymore. I've got, just got, oh dear. Let me catch my breath. Siren Nitram. You dead right. You are dead right there. No publicity at all. Yeah, well, this is it. I've got 28 people now. It's a world record. I'm telling you. Thanks very much, Mayo. Uh, maybe I'm a bit controversial. I wasn't out to be controversial, though. You know, I was just really. I wasn't drunk, but I'd floated into a place where I couldn't. I didn't know what I was saying. I mean, I did know what I was saying, but there was no stop button. Mr. Mr. Bloodvessel, well, I've seen you already. I'm glad Mr. Bloodvessel's here. Mr. An enigma wrapped in a shroud. Mason record great senses we got. Oh, listen, we're not. I'm too tired to talk about record crate. I'm too tired for it. Yeah, but I can't show these messages because I just can't be asked to use my invisible finger on it. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to put that up, Phil. Whoever you are, yeah, I agree with you. I hope I do. Oh, look, I'll keep talking. We've got billions of people now, billions of people. We got 29 people. Maybe Mr. Mayo's finished, and everybody's just coming over here because they don't want to talk about what he's talking about. They want to talk about what I'm talking about, which was it was Bob Marley. I was going to talk about Bob Marley legend, but I was trying to get myself a team of great people to do it with me. And I mean legends, not just your average Joe in the street. I mean proper legends, like of the magnitude of TJR. Yeah. Uh, what was that band from '60s that came out? Oh, I've got to tell you something about Andrew Dixon. Boy, he's talking about the anthology, and he started going on about, was it like Dreamers Do? And he said that the Applejacks, and he was totally bewildered how the Applejacks got hold of that record. He seemed to think it would have been a secret. Of course, they would have. They would have. George Martin would have been aware of these records because they would have been in there practicing them. So, should we do this one? And then they probably, all the ones that were on the Decca audition, they'd probably come to the conclusion these are pretty shit. I don't mind Hello Little Girl, that's all right. It's not bad for an early song. I mean, the other two are piss poor, really bad. All right, Carl, let's read some. So I'll try and get into the swing of it in a minute, but you've got to go at my pace for a little bit. I want some more of this scandal. Oh, it's a bit naughty on me, but honestly, you would have thought though that. Oh no, I can't say that one. You would have thought that I'd fucking dropped a nuclear bomb on Nagasaki, wouldn't you? The way they go on. Nobody has died yet from my insults. Remember that. Oh, very interesting, music, ma'am. Oh, Michael Elliott. Oh, you're a controversial figure here today. We were supposed to be planning a live stream with. I've got to call him Mr. Eminem, but he wants to be called Mason, so I'll call him that for the rest of this stream, and that's that. So just to keep on his right side, really. Mayo and chips. Oh, mayo and chips. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah. I'm not keen on mayonnaise. What I do like though is salad cream because it's the best. Fucking lovely. Yeah, there's something a bit. I don't know. There's something about the texture of mayonnaise that I don't like. Um, he does. I suppose he does in a way. Yeah. I get very excited about TJR stuff. I've got to admit because you never know what you're going to get, do you? He is so he believes in himself, doesn't he? Like he is some sort of rock god. He does look like a rock god, but one with not a lot of talent. And I'll tell you what's really annoying me at the moment. And look, Andrew Dixon, if you're out there, and I'll pray for you, I'll pray for you. Let's also have prayer for Andrew Dixon. Well, there's 30 of us here. Come on. Dear God, please preserve Andrew Dixon. We love you, Andrew Dixon. And I'll watch your stuff. And I've already said about this bloke, you know. I mean, he sometimes I think, you know, where somebody just seems to have turned up like Mork and Mindy. I think he done that. He's come from outer space in 1983 or something because his story didn't add up. How he become a Beatle fan, it all seems pretty strange to me. Actually, I'm probably thinking he's about the same age as me, but he's probably not. He's probably about 2 years younger. Bloody kids. Oh, nice guy. Yeah, I said a prayer for you, man. I love you. Listen, how did you find out I was looking for you? Oh, hang on. Any brand of salad cream, Michael Elliott. Asda's good. Tesco, Sainsbury's, it all tastes the same. It's like ketchup; they can copy it down cold now, you know, just like the Heinz. So why spend 56p on it when you can spend 20p on it? You see, all of this anger and hatred on Mayo's channel. Look at us, we're all being peaceful. We're all talking. And we're praying for people as well. I'll tell you what, if anybody tunes into, we've got 31 people now. So you talk about God, and we're laughing. Here we are. Let's say a prayer for. Hang on, who you feel? Ketchup should be. Yeah, no. Here we are again. Swear words from Phil, but it don't matter. Don't matter. Yeah, nice guy, Nick. What's happened is that I'm trying to get a team of all stars, and I want you to be in my team. I mean, come on, we want some cookie. Was that kooky? You know, people who could, you know, where anything can happen. I mean, that's what people want. They want anything to happen. They don't want to be sitting there saying, "Oh, the record shop's all closed up." The Church of Invisible Right, Michael Elliott. Because I love you, I'm going to say a prayer for you as well. Dear God, please protect Michael Elliott at this terrible time. He's done good service for his country. The US Navy, biggest navy in the world, and blessings towards him. Bless him, and thank you for your service. You're a brave man. You're a brave man. Good man. Good man. Gaz Riley, you're back, or you're here, or or you're talking to nice guy Nick. Oh, look, it's Mr. Mayo. Yeah. Yes. Well, I got Mr. Mayo. You know, I just. Oh, look, Mr. Mayo's like. I think I'll go and have a watch of this. I was just leaving work at the time, and then I said, "Oh my God, what's all this? What's all this?" So anyway, I'm going to say a prayer, Mister Mayo. Please pray for our brother, Mister Mayo, and help him to come to terms with people who are different to him, and people on medication as well, and also people who sometimes drink too much and might say the wrong things. I mean, I've got nothing against any of you, not really. I like you. I like it. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't watch you, would I? I just but like Larry Graves, I just ain't got time. Yeah, I won't be bitchy about him. I just ain't got time for him. Hey Tom, how many people we've got? We've got 33. Oh my god, yes. Look at all the superstars together now. All of you. Now listen, what I've got to do is I want to say a prayer for you as well, Tom. I love you, Tom. Give this man the strength, dear God, to make a wonderful show with Talk More Talk and tell us all about Sentimental Journey. Now, much as I'm not a fan of that album, I've listened to it once, and once is probably all it's ever going to be listened to. But it's, I mean, I agree that it has, there is something before ahead of its time, but it's not a particularly brilliant album. But sometimes his sort of slow voice um, can be quite appealing on that album, but it's certainly nothing major. Uh, well, this is it. Mr. Bloodverse, I'm not going to say any more prayers for anyone, but well, here we are. Nice guy, Nick. I want everybody to applaud Nice Guy Nick. He's going to be on my team of superstars if you accept Nice Guy Nick. Because I've seen you live before and you were brilliant. I think it was on Doc Dockers'. It does bring a tear to your eye. Michael Elliott, look, we've got to do a special show together about what do you call them? Marionettes. Marionettes. Well, puppets. Right. Listen, this is a world record. I've got to thank you for this, Mr. Eminem, because I've had some refugees coming over from your channel, and they all say, "Oh yeah." So I thought there's been talk about you, so we thought come and find out what it's all about. You see, we're gonna do Supercar, baby. Don't you worry. So all I want is a yes off Nice Guy Nick for this live stream tomorrow, and then Michael, we're going to be talking about, hopefully going to be talking about the wonderful compilation album, Bob Marley, Legend. Now remember, he was Legend before John Lennon was Lennon Legend. Yeah, remember that. And I got the up-to-date version, and it had I'm gonna be iron like a lion in Zion. And I'll tell you something else, right? That song got found in a dustbin, and they should have fucking left it there, really, shouldn't they? I mean, we've got enough of this with all these Beatle tracks coming out, and it's like an endless. It's not, hang on a minute. Oh, that's it. Yeah, what's all this? Tom on, yeah. Behave yourself. Well, you don't have to. No, go on. Just go on. Say what you want. I've had to put up with this already today. I've seen some of this, and honestly, I'm at a loss for words. You know what? You know what we used to do that at school, though. It's called Telltale Tit. I don't mind. Nobody minds. I mean, you was all on Mr. Mayo's channel about half hour ago, and now you're all on this channel. So Who cares? Nice. He's the star of the day. Nice guy, Nick. Punky's dilemma. I've just got to read some of these things because this is going all over the place at the moment. Thank you very much, nice guy. What am I calling you? Nice guy Nick. You're a nice guy Mick. I've got to get my names right. Well, I like the hey bit at the end as well. Uh, Thank you very much, Dead Wax. Did you ever see my shows before? Because I try to educate and inform as best as I can about the Beatles because I know a lot about the Beatles. I do. I'm a big fan. I had all their records. I've got all their records, but they're not on records anymore. They're on CDs because, I mean, to me, I know I am one of the chief people in the vinyl community, but I haven't got a record player, or what do they call them nowadays? Record players. And I haven't got any records either. I mean, vinyl albums, and I think if you there's two reasons why buying vinyl, and that's because you're rich and you like farting around turning albums over and going zit, zit, zit. I don't like all that. I like going doot, 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 doot. And then I miss a load of tracks because I can't be bothered to. There's not one album that I could listen to all the way through. Um, Possibly Abbey Road. Possibly Abbey Road. I know. You know, with the Beatles, I find it. I might just redo my list and put with the Beatles right at the bottom because there's nothing that appeals to me on it anymore. Maybe I want to be your man, and that's about it. The rest of it's just very dated. Yeah, they are, Mr. Mayo. Very dated. Oh, yes, I am. As soon as there's 32 of you here at the moment, I just want to tell you that I am nursing a colossal hangover, and it's all right. You know, if I rest properly, I'll be all right. I've got a couple of lovely drinks here. That I'm just gonna Coca-Cola, and I've got some vitamin C, which my wonderful wife's just given to me. I love that woman. I love that woman. Right. Anyway, what's going on here? Buying vinyl is due to mental. Hang on, red coat. I've all these new people. They've all got really tricky names though. Because remember, I actually wear glasses and I can't see fuck all because you know because I'm invisible. So I don't know where to put them. You know, they're around here somewhere. Where's my glasses? There's no stopping this bloke, nice guy Mick. Hey, is there? Because I mean, we got to give you a platform. We need you. We need you. No, it weren't bourbon. It was 2.5 bottles of red wine. But the thing is, it's real cheap shit. It's stuff I use for cooking, and I won't be using it for cooking now. But it's honest, it's tummy ache and everything. I had a terrible day at work today. I was my head or sweating, and people thought I had the virus. I says, no. I says it's not that. I says it's just that's just self-inflicted. This is. Uh, Mr. Mayo, don't get all uptight with him. He's all right. We're all watching the show because we want something to do. We were watching each other. I mean, it depends, doesn't it? If you think, oh, he's on, I'll watch him. And oh, Larry Graves is on. and I won't watch him. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to. It's you see, you can all moan and groan as much as you want, but if there's people watching your channel and whatever they're saying, good or bad about it, it's feedback, isn't it? I think it's feedback. You should all take this away and and learn from it. You might think, oh yeah, I'm a bit rude or a bit out there sometimes, but I want to laugh. Do you know what I mean? I want to laugh. All right. Listen, I got no problem with Record Crate at all. This all started because Mason. There was all this thing with Mason, and then I got roped into it, and I was messing about, and then he blocked me, and then I thought, how dare you block me? I got nothing against you. He's all right. I think what he's doing, personally though, I'm not really watching his stuff though because I don't find what he's doing very interesting, and that's not being rude. I just, I'd rather just talking about stuff, doing album reviews, all this living record shop. I know you all love it, but I don't. That's it. That's not being rude. It's just saying it's not my scene. Derek and Clive, Greta fucking Garbo. See, trouble is, I'm not really that keen on Derek and Clive because I think Peter Cook's horrible in it. He's really nasty to old Dudley Moore, Pete and Dudley. That's a shame about the pair of them. Really, they both killed themselves. Really, lobsters. Yeah. Bruce Forsyth. Yeah, have you heard that one? Vess, yeah, nice guy, Mick Hay. Yeah. He's a man of profound wisdom. That's all I can say. Amazing. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I just had to explain to someone. I won't say your name again today. All right, how about that? I was just explaining about you know who. That's all. I want nothing more to say about the bloke. Me and him, we're finished. Finished. I wish him well. And we'll say a prayer for him. Record crates, record crates, record crate. Bah! Well, it started off as a prayer. Mr. Blood Vessel, for God's sake, don't start him off about the Beach Boys or the one they call RK. All right, don't, because I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear any more about that bloke. Let's just imagine that he's invisible. Oh no, I'm a good man, you see, and I want to pray for all of your family as well, Mr. Mayo. God look after my friend in New York, Mr. Mayo. I love you. I respect you, and I hope you got your vitamin C. Amen. Oh, Brian, are you one of these Paul McCartney people? I don't know what. Now that to me that's kind of trolling because it's just this. I mean, not that you're trolling, but